Hello guys, it's Darksigner here from the German Duel Masters channel and welcome back to another video. Today I got the IDC 19 match for third place for you guys, where we have Sazu at the bottom of your screen and Solomon, it's Sazu at the top of your screen and Solomon at the bottom of your screen. Both playing 4-boss control, so another 4-boss mirror match. Yeah, Solomon is quite known for playing 4-boss as well as me, of course, but a few other people like Sazu and Otto also picked up the deck a few times in the past IDC, so it sees a little bit more representation with that. Things like mirror matches in top 4 can happen. So these two battle it out for third place. Both start with Bronze Arm Tribe, though Solomon had it on curve, I think, and Sazu did not. He played it in turn 4 after he fetched it with Dimension Gate in turn 3, which is still a solid play. Solomon followed it up with a Cranium Clamp, and Sazu counters it by playing Morbid Medicine, getting his discards right back. And Solomon is the first one to play a 4-boss out, actually. And let's see what he is going to search with it. Searches a Rebirth, which is yeah, the best card for the mirror match. I dropped it out of my build because I don't think on its own it's super great. Though if you expect a lot of mirror matches, then it's very good to have it. Sazu plays his own 4-boss, searches Lost Soul, so the Rebirth play doesn't make too much sense, because yeah, he can rebirth Sazu's 4-boss and get another one, get 2 searches, but those will just get discarded by the Lost Soul. So now Solomon has to find a route where he gets to clamp. I think like charging one, playing a soul swap, getting the 4-boss in and out, or not charging and just swapping out the file for a clamp. Solomon decides to just clear the board with APOC, which is also fine, so the Lost Soul just gets 2 cards out of his hand. So basically it's clamp for 7 mana, but still Sazu will take that. He knows the Rebirth, so that's already worth discarding. Oh, and Solomon with the top deck. That's great. Probably gets clamp back, yeah. Faliga into clamp, so both players at 0 cards in hand, both players in top decking mode. Let's see who can top deck better, but Solomon definitely is in advantageous position now because he already has 1 4-boss in play, so top deck 4-boss will just be infinitely better. Yeah, searches 4-boss with Dimension Gate. Sazu only charging his Cryptic, yeah. Cryptic alone doesn't do too much, so sadly it's better as mana, and Solomon even top decked the Soul Swap, so he didn't even need to hardcast 4-boss, could play it with Soul Swap and discards Fortress Shell, so Sazu copied the tech from Otto from last time, I think, putting in the Fortress Shell. I believe last tournament he didn't have it in his deck yet. Tries it out this time. The file top deck is pretty good. Gets back Morbid, so that gets like infinite value if Solomon doesn't find more discard. But also, like in Solomon's position at this point, you can try to go for like Bolmedius at some point, or Cryptic. Goes for another 4-boss, which is fine. Meltdown Ghastly, oh, that's interesting. And Dimension Gate, so probably his plan is to degate into Cryptic to go for like a safe game. But if that plan doesn't work out because his board gets removed, then he could try to go for the Ghastly Meltdown Pyrofighter combo. But he's still a few pieces away, and Zazu snipes the best card in Solomon's hand, the D-Gate, which is pretty crucial right now. Because like the other two, if they get discarded, it doesn't really matter too much. But D-Gate, yeah, that's the best card he had in hand. Ghastly probably draw like 3 or 4. Oh, only for 2, very conservative. Maybe he's afraid of like Baza top deck, so that's why he leaves 4 shields, which I can understand. Oh, Fortress Shell, that's also very interesting, cutting off darkness completely. Let's see if Solomon has more darkness mana. No, doesn't seem like it. Charging Cryptic, I don't get that move. I think at some point you have to threaten Zazu for game, and like Cryptic plus the 4 creatures he has on board is game. So if Zazu doesn't have an answer to Cryptic, it's over. I don't think like Fahl getting the Soul Swap back like that's just, you're delaying your win condition a turn for nothing. So now, yeah, now Zazu has time to play Phorboss and search for an out. Last time you would have needed to Soul Swap the Cryptic out, and that's not optimal. So yeah, this time around I don't know, I just don't agree with playing it that conservatively. Yeah, at some point now you should go for Cryptic. Maybe he thinks about Bolmedius because it has like does more on its own if like Zazu has Blizzard, but Cryptic is just like a 1-turn clock. Just answer it or you're dead. But I think like I can understand both, because like even with Bolmedius, if the board doesn't get answered, I think you can definitely go in. Goes for the 4th Phorboss. I don't agree again. Okay, yeah, he can search for more swaps, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he had soul swaps left. Then never mind. Then it's a good play because he can still do swap plays. I think he even had 2, so he can play double swap. Or no, okay, just 1. But yeah, that gave him more cards in hand and the Cryptic setup, so I'm fine with that play. And yeah, Zazu didn't have the answer, so Solomon takes game 1. Just the players charging, like in the first 2 turns you don't expect anything in this matchup, because Bedix you don't just put it on board in the control matchup. Yeah, players just charging, and I think Zazu is on 4 burst shot. I don't know if it's 4 or 3, but definitely more than 2. I remember that he played a lot. Yeah, Bronze Tribe is nice. Charging Soul Swap not so much if you don't have Bedix. intense thinking going on here from Solomon. Plays Volcano Charger on Bronzam Tribe to keep up with the mana ramp and taking out the bait for Soul Swap, which is nice. Locomotive coming down for Zazu, sniping the 4-boss, that's nice for him. But Clamp, oh yeah, getting to 0 cards in hand with no yellow mana yet. Both players actually don't have any light mana now. Solomon finally able to charge a Farliga, but no 4-boss to follow it up, so both players seem kinda stuck and just draw on passing for a few turns. Now Zazu finally has his Fal to unlock light. This is quite a strange game. Like both players, like for at least 2 turns, maybe even 3 turns, just like charged and passed, did nothing. And yeah, Solomon admitting he should have charged 4-boss so it doesn't get sniped. Light mana would have been accessed and you can swap it out. So yeah, I'm a fan of charging 4-boss early as well, because yeah, you can always just swap it out and that's the cheaper way to play it anyway. And now Zazu has enough mana for D-Gate into 4-boss, which is very nice. Always something you want to do. Like the deck really thrives on like the 9 mana threshold, because every D-Gate basically is a 4-boss. If you top deck D-Gate, it's like top decking 4-boss, and if you top deck 4-boss, you can use Soul Swap or D-Gate right away to search for a follow-up or do a follow-up play. So yeah, the 9 mana is like a sweet spot for the deck. You always want to get there. Then any higher, of course, it's still like good, but like I think you at least want to operate at 9 mana with the deck. Yeah, Solomon with the same play, D-Gate into 4-boss, searching D-Gate. Just a great advantage cycle. And now yeah, we see the tech from Zazu again, striking Fortress, getting rid of the nature mana from Solomon, and he terror pits the Fortress, so Zazu can't swap it in and out again. Has to go through like Morbid to play it again. Loco hitting the Ghastly Drain. Yeah, that would have been quite some draw power for Solomon. That's a nice hit. Felix gets back Dimension Gate, and that searches probably 4-boss or Fal. Yeah, searches a 4-boss. Solomon revealing the multi-bricks he draws. Yeah, he could have played D-Gate into 4-boss for the double spell search, but Skysword said no. Which is very sad. Maybe just go for Fal and take back like the D-Gate, so you can do the D-Gate 4-boss play just next turn. Yeah, exactly what he's going to do. Or maybe he wants to search this card. No, APOC, okay, interesting, going for the removal. I thought he would go for discard or own search power. Lost Soul for 1. Zazu really afraid of the APOC here. Bronzam Tribe, yeah, that's fine, but I think you're most happy about that Bronzam Tribe charged another Bronzam Tribe, so you don't brick on the second one as well. and Phobos searching Morbid, which is great. Can get back his fortress and other stuff. Didn't quite see the graveyard, but at least fortress is in there. But that's only 3 mana. Okay, he has a soul swap. That's great. Just swaps in the Phobos in and out. Wants another spell search. Gets Dimension Gate. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if I would have thrown away a soul swap activation like that just for this interaction. I mean, yeah, it's fine, but I don't know what D-Gate gets you that like Morbid doesn't. Yeah, maybe maybe it's good because he doesn't have like the second Phobos yet. He wants to go D-Gate Phobos next turn. And now Clamp just, yeah, destroys whatever he would have done if he played it or not. Doesn't matter because Clamp takes the whole hand. Sazo with the Ghastly Drain, drawing 2. Now he needs maybe a follow-up play, because if Solomon can get rid of Belix, he can just sneakily go for game here. And that was a nice play by Solomon. I think, yeah. It was it Soul Swap Porfal? No, doesn't look like it, but yeah, then yeah, it was D-Gate for Phobos. Okay, yeah, just D-Gate normally. Sazo trying to get back some of the shields here. Morbid for Fortress and Phobos probably. Locomotive, yeah, still no second Phobos access in Sazo's grave, which kind of sucks for him. Solomon with all the answers. Volcano to clear, Sky Sword and Lost Soul, the whole hand away again. Sazo can't like keep his hand. Solomon always discards it. D-Gate, probably for the third Phobos, so you can triple search. Then still have mana for another D-Gate. So, oh, okay, Phal, which is kind of odd. I would have gone for the next Phobos, or maybe he has. Oh yeah, like one is in grave. Maybe the fourth Phobos is in shield, so he can't do that. So he had to go through the hoop of like soul swapping the second one back in. Searches Rebirth and Lost Soul, which is great. One answers the board, one's for the hand. I would like, yeah, I wanted to say I would like to see a D-Gate, but Rebirth just plays Cryptic out of the deck when he kills Phobos, so that's quite nice. Sazo with the Soul Swap on Phal. Gets Lost Soul, so he discards Solomon's Lost Soul and Rebirth. Oh, but he top decks Bolmidius, that's great in this position. Let's see if Sazo has the obligatory Terror Pit for Bolmidius here. Like if there's a Bolmidius, there's always like a Terror Pit top deck. 6 mana, looks promising, but no, it's another Phobos, which is great. Sazo gets the double search with both players at 0 cards in hand. Getting to search 2 is nice. Searches APOC, maybe swap to get rid of the Bolmidius, or he, yeah, just D-Gate, so he hopes he can just jump block with Belix next turn and then APOC clears Bronzam Tribe and Bolmidius. Gets Basa Gazil as another out for Polmidius. If Solomon clears Belix though, I think he just goes for game. Which is like risky from Sazu. Like either Solomon is right and Soulswap is stuck in shields, or it's really risky that you bank on Belix surviving. So I don't know if I would have made that play. And yeah, Sazu concedes because like Solomon has 6 attackers to 2 shields and not enough soul swaps in there to save him. So Solomon takes this match 2-0 and gets 3rd place. Congrats to him. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you guys at the next one.